Yeah, it would be nice, like I said, if you could actually see opposing characters so you knew who to target for assassination. Do I have any ambassadors free? I can't really see at this point. Take a quick look at my troop generals too. I have what I need to do is I need to redeploy troops, I think, or get rid of some troops and build some up back at the home world, since I'm not going to transport them all the way back home. Right now my hotspots are all over here in the east, so I don't need much. That last invasion showed me that I probably had way too many troops. Although I'll need that many if I'm actually going to invade an actual home world of somebody. I really need to get some alliances, and I can't find anybody that wants to ally. I don't know what to do about that. Okay, so who are we going to target for assassination? Let's take a quick look at these guys. Wonder if it would help if I went hey. Okay, forget that. Really want to get rid of their admiral though. In fact, I don't want to get rid of the... Let's go... I know. Yeah. I don't have a really good target for him, do I? Who else don't I like? How about the Buccaneers? Yeah, we'll give it a go. I'm not using them for much else. Okay, so we have, that's my primary. We'll take a look at everybody else first. Counter-espionage is up to 19. Sabotage is good there. Counter-espionage up to 38. We haven't used this one, so we got a new intelligence agent. Let's go ahead and use him on something simple. Oh my god. Holy mackerel. This is probably a dangerous move. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't appear to be a very promising even, oh, that's 27. Even Steel Territory Map, which is the easiest mission you can have, is not a very promising prospect. So I finally got some decent counter-espionage capability. Send him to do some sabotage here. Okay. And then our primary agent, who's been with us since the beginning. I doubt you'll have any better chance, but we gotta at least take a look. Oh, actually, you do have a better chance. Okay, let's start taking some knowledge off of these new people. Transporting Caslon, transporting Caslon. It's not Caslon that I need. Small freighter with no mission. You're gonna make me. Where's my construction ship? I've got something queued. I've got something headed up there. So the plan is to go to the end of this next save and then call it quits for this particular session. Take a break, dinner break, and come back in an hour and a half to 2 hours with some Europa Universalis 4. That is the current plan for the evening. Okay, so that is the new agent. He's got a good sabotage skill, an okay psyops, and decent counterintelligence. I'm going to leave him on counterintelligence. I noticed that I haven't had a lot of things destroyed lately. I suspect that is the fact that I picked up a couple agents that were left on counter. Okay, you're the one that's going to go build the gas mining station, it looks like. Looks like you're refueling first. In the meantime, I have a couple free construction ships, so let us find ourselves some resources. There's some more hydrogen and helium there. That's in the Garn territory, which is we have mining rights in. I haven't looked at this in a while. Our research, 993k, yeah, I'm still well over on that. Probably too much over, but a couple of them are the large spaceports, I presume. I don't think I have any, let's see, I have 2 large spaceports. 3 large spaceports. One of them was a captured spaceport, which I'm not ready to get rid of. Okay. I thought I took the labs off those medium spaceports. What the heck? Wait, Jessoa. Isn't that my new territory? I'm confused. That's Jessoa. I took the labs off those stupid things. Medium spaceport. I have no labs on it. How am I getting research here? I'm confused. I'm baffled, confuddled. Spaceports don't have native research capability, do they? That I have not been aware of for like 5 years? No, because I have more spaceports that would show up on that screen in that case. What the heck's going on? First of all, it's not completely built, so I shouldn't get any research from it anyway. Yeah, that's a built one, that's a captured one, and that is my home world. That's a captured one. Let's go to this research station, or this, yeah, spaceport. I don't know if I ever actually pulled them off of the small stations, and that's fine if that's the case. At least I'll know. Small spaceport, manually upgrade. Plant, yeah, I never pulled them off the smalls. I guess I can do that, and I'll worry about retrofitting them later. Lab. I guess while I'm here, I might as well finish the retrofit, pull the standard armor off, put the enhanced armor on. Same thing with the shields. Actually, save that. Auto upgrade. I'll put the right shields on in the right place. Cargo bay, construction yard, docking bay, fuel plant, fusion reactor. I probably could have left those with fission reactors for the smalls. Missiles and shatter force. Yeah, that's good. Okay, at some point I'll upgrade those. Whoops, I gotta answer the door one moment. Okay, apologies for that. And no, it's not the old design on that medium spaceport. I held off building it until I got that new enhanced armor since I was so close to completing it. Even then, it's still not complete, so I shouldn't be getting any lab bonus from it yet, I wouldn't think. Colony happiness, base completed. Scenic base? Yes, another scenic base. Fighting some small skirmishes on the frontier. Okay, pirates funded to attack an empire. Quantimo technocracy, they're my friends. Attack the ships and bases of the Kuru Authority, who are completely neutral to me as far as I'm concerned. So we will leave them go. No protection from you. No protection from you. They've completed the Americanum Planetary Fortress. you? Where's this? What am I doing up there? Out there. Who are you? What are you doing? My God. They came out here to refuel. Why in the world would you do something so stupid? First of all, what the hell are you doing out there when you're supposed to be defending over here? Defend current system. What the hell are they doing? And I see my replenishments, my resupply ship has gone off again. I give up. I'm just going to ignore resupply ships. Free trade. Hey, thank you. Yeah, Quantum Force is running into more than they can handle now. That should knock their numbers down quite a bit. Yeah, okay. Not quite a bit. They're building ships to replace the ones that I'm destroying. Slowly. Looks like a jousting match here between a couple of escorts. Scientists increase their energy research skill level plus 14 now at the energy conglomerate, so he's at a dedicated energy research facility. And we found a resupply ship. Oh, damn it, they keep going back to the same stupid planet that's under attack. Okay, what I have to do with him... that's a pirate ship. That was a capture. You know what? We haven't done this yet. Let's take a look at the existing design. Docking, 20 cargo. I really don't want to lose it. I haven't actually designed a resupply ship yet. Maybe I have to do that. Can I find any place else for you to refuel? I don't know why when it's deployed at a gas cloud it won't refuel, but it does not seem to want to do that. Hell, we've got Castellan up here. Oh, it doesn't? What kind of design is that? I just assumed it did. What kind of design is that for a resupply ship? Yeah, it does. It has two of them. Just going to deploy it there. Yes, I did not start building a spaceport there until I had gotten the new... Well, according to this, it is not the new design. You're right. I didn't think I had started building one there until after I had actually designed it. And good catch on that. Well, it is a captured ship, an early game ship. That's fine. Right now, I'm just using it for refueling really my transport fleets. I have not, like I said, I have not actually designed a resupply base. Mainly because the couple times I needed one, like when I made my first jump to the east, it didn't matter because there were no gas clouds or gas giants to actually pull gas from in the first place. So I had to capture a planet in anyway. Main reason I have not done that yet. Say they had a few ships there protecting their capital. Okay, since I'm not at war with them, I'm going to move this little... Did I ever put energy collectors on my explorers? I think I did. All I need is one. No, I did not. Something else to... I don't need to worry about their warp drive or their reactors really. Reactor power output, static energy used 72. There we go. And did I put armor on? I have a little bit of armor on. So as these exploration ships run out of mission time, I'll retrofit them, and they'll be a little bit more self-sufficient then. What's this one down here? Won't be able to find it. This one up here needs to retrofit as well. Okay, Fleet 1 should be capable of repairing. Meantime, Fleet 2 should be headed back. What's this construction ship doing? Going up to refuel. Okay. We've got 2 ships. Are they... Oh, that's not mine. Okay. That's mine. That's not mine. Never mind. Same color as I am. That's an exploration ship. We'll go ahead and send you to refuel as well, or retrofit as well. Catastrophic eruption. And ship's coming out of repair. Just in time to meet an attack. No, that's an attack elsewhere, actually. Some of my independent ships. Yeah. As soon as Fleet 1 is repaired again, we're going to load up the troops and get ready for another invasion. Okay, are you actually deployed now? Not deployed. Are you going to actually pick up gas this time, or are you going to go running off somewhere else for gas? Failed to destroy or capture the Gambler's Fortress for us. Their failure to complete. So we tried to get a couple of the big pirate factions bases destroyed, and it looks like none of them succeeded. Colony happens, skill level increase. And the ship keeps coming back into the battle here, but looks like it's a multi-way battle, so I don't have too much risk here. It looks like I got a couple of my independent ships all decided to come out and attack independently, but kind of in a pseudo fleet. And that's fine. I usually have a small number of ships, military ships, on independent duty. We'll take some free money, thank you. Ooh, 7,500 credits. Any chance at all? Nope, no mutual defense pact still. Yep, Fleet 1's nearly repaired. Fleet 3 is refueled and has enough troops, so I think it's not deployed still. Why aren't you deploying? What is your problem here? Now what do we have here? That's just a destroyer. Your territory has declared war on the Great Lipus. Lipid Sovereignty declared war on your territory. Lipid Empire declared war on your territory. Okay. Stupid thing will not deploy. It's going for a refuel instead of deploying at a gas giant where it can get fuel. Oh, hey. Wow. That may be the biggest monetary gift I've ever received. 20,000 credits from the people that we invaded and took the Loros fruit from. We have a mutual defense, or a free trade treaty already. They don't want a mutual defense pact. Deploy at Reltier Junction. It's got a mission to deploy. Okay, my retrofit is done. Let's see if that fixed my... Yeah, it took it off. Okay, what other medium spaceports do I have that I can retrofit? I'll do them one at a time. That may be the only... Oh, no, Zartan Junction 2. This was actually a captured one, so that's fine. We can still retrofit it to the new type. I want to see it do what I tell it to do just one time. Undeploying. It's deployed and it's undeploying. Has been detected after having successfully stealing the territory map of yours. So let's see what his skills turned out to be. He's sober and corrupt. He gets bonus to espionage, counter-espionage, sabotage, psyops, concealment, but only if they're existing skills, which means sabotage is the only one that were affected. And he gets minus 10 to a whole bunch of other skills. Great! Well, he's a saboteur, so I'm going to have him sabotage. Might as well have him do what he can do. Okay, Quantimo Technocracy made a secret pact with the Duvala Prowlers to attack the Akura Authority. That's fine, good for them. Territory map, sure. Territory map, sure. I don't think either of those have grown any. Nope. It's about time to make a move to the southwest. Nope, that one's not going to survive this time, I don't think. Oh, maybe he will escape. It's doing a number on the enemy ship there, and of course he's getting help from the other enemy now as well. Come on, you can get out of there. You can escape. Yeah, take that ship down while you go. Oh, we had a ship boarded and captured. Okay. Construction ship completed its mission. Okay, that was another helium gas, hydrogen gas. So that's another refuel point for my ships. Bonus to energy research, don't need. I need you up here. We need to start getting some stuff out. Oh, there's a scenery bonus up there. That'll get you up here. Stellar Impulse. Okay, time to take a trip down here. Time for another colony in the region. Now it's going to refuel at a base. Yeah, refueling at a planet when it's not deployed is not an option. Okay, that's fine. There's a base there. It'll refuel and then I'll deploy it somewhere. I don't necessarily need it deployed in the same... Speaking of fuel, where's my construction ship assigned to come up here? There's a construction ship queued to build. What is it? Planet Relter. So it's this construction ship, Sneaky Scoundrel. Where is it? Oh, it's on its way. Okay. It's trying to dance through the war zone is what it's doing. Increased happiness skill level. Got a single ship attacking unit in Prime 2. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, so we cleared out the system anyway. It's going to take some time for our capture fleet to get up there, or our invasion force to get there. They are en route though, so it won't take too long. No protection required. Trade sanctions from the Yakuru. Oh, that's a bit worrying. Our agent has been captured while attempting to sabotage construction. Okay, that's our first lost agent. And it's the new one that had just the sabotage skill. A good sabotage skill, and he still got captured. How far out is our landing fleet here? Not too far. We get both of these systems here, we'll have a very significant strength here in the region, and we'll be able to put down some more colonies and mines both. Construction ship. I wanted to build another gas mining station out here somewhere. I forget where. One of these systems. Okay, I think my fleet is in place. Oh, nope, not yet. You know what I didn't look at doing while I still had troops on the ground? Oops. That could have been a mistake. Okay, yeah. I destroyed the facilities in the invasion. I have almost less firepower than one of my fleets as a whole pirate faction. No, I don't think I'm going to pay you protection. What the heck is that? Is that the new, weapon? It had to be the Titan beams? Terminator autocannons? I don't know, but I have ships here that I thought I retrofitted or retired, and I didn't get any. I didn't see any. Let's go to non-battle messages here. I had some ships that should have been retired for tech, and I haven't seen any messages pop up about that. Ships completed. Ship mission complete. I wonder where all those, oh, I know what probably happened. Okay, well, this is one of them, but that was one I wanted to keep. I think what happened was I didn't take them out of the fleet, and they got new orders as I changed orders for the fleet. They got sucked back up into a mission, so they never went and retired. Let's do it this way. Want to do a couple at a time. That was one of them. Are you in a fleet? You're not in a fleet, so retire at nearest. You're one of them. Go to ship. Well, you're not in a fleet either. Well, there goes that idea. Wait at Tika. No. Retire at nearest. And we'll pick one more. This one might not be. This one's just an outdated ship with nothing new on it at all. What's its overall firepower? 120 for a cruiser. That's a little bit on the low side. Shields are on the low side. We're just going to actually. Oh wait, that's not even the. That's one of mine. I forget the cruisers get renamed. I wish it wouldn't do that. And that was, I think, one that I had opted to keep, maybe? No, that's firepower 120 as well. Is this mine? Yeah, that's my build. There we go. Cutting Executioner's a carrier. I'm not going to disassemble any of the carriers yet. Lamented Triumph. Oh, that's my assassin class. Since when did it rename my destroyer class as something that I didn't, maybe it was something I captured and retrofitted. Nicaraguas, those are not my class. Heavy rail guns, yeah, we'll disassemble both of the escorts. Select ship. You are not fleeted. Where the hell are you? There you are. Retire at nearest, and we'll go with the other Nicaragua as well. And then I'll come back to this in a little bit. We're not going to get much out of those particular batch of ships. Maybe some stingers or. You're not in a fleet. Retire. Oops. Screwed that one up. Oh well, that's fine. Yes. Fleet 3 is in place. The invasion has started. Meantime, there's still a air battle, space battle over top of it. Our strength is overwhelming, 10-1 on the numbers. We get a plus 100, minus 10, plus 90 to plus 20, plus 70 in bonuses. We've got them well outnumbered here. This is going to be another fairly quick battle, and we will have another foothold in this section of territory against the Vulcan Major Buccaneers. I see the Tikans showing up. The Vulcan Major Raiders are here. Five or six different factions showing up a little bit at a time over here. But no big ships. And we have captured it. And it looks like we captured it, but we didn't destroy the bases, so we're going to immediately turn and take care of that. We want no pirate factions on our, no pirate bases on our, there they go, they're gone. Okay, we have eradicated the Vulcan Major Buccaneer pirate faction from our colony. That destroyed their... Your territory, enormous sandstorm. Ship stranded, colony gained. Okay, I saw our other let's get a defensive base started. Our other colony was under attack briefly. Looks like we're still under attack up here, so the construction ship got away. I might need to move Fleet 2 up. I don't know if we can rely on the Teekans keeping this area clear. So I'm going to move Fleet 2 up there and keep Fleet 1 in the northeast, and I'm going to move Fleet 8 over to here. Okay, now we should have some mining capability up here now. There's still two, pardon me. There are still two pirate colonies up here that are ripe for ripe targets. I need to consolidate my position up here a little bit. Okay, it looks like we chased oh, we got a carrier up here. Capture that thing. I don't think my cap ship is in range to prevent it from hyper jumping, unfortunately. I'll take a freight carrier. Come on, guys, capture it. Don't destroy it. We've got 326 attackers and 142 defenders. Okay, now you have fuel. Why aren't you deploying now? Completed a Wonder Koros Medical Academy. Ekatath refugees. Construction of Koros Medical. Okay, that was the refugees too. Construction ship requires refueling. Going out to repair an exploration ship first. That's fine. It took 62,000 credits from me. Oh no. We captured a carrier. Okay, let's take a look and see what we can't see what it looks like yet. Why are you retrofitting? I didn't tell you to retrofit. Why is it given a retrofit order immediately after I capture it? Well, let's see what it looks like. Standard armor, combat targeting, countermeasures, point defense, which is what I have anyway. Is this a carrier he cap? No, it's got Accelerus engines on it. I didn't have those. Wow. 5 standard fighter bays, point defense, proximity array, quantum reactors, trace scanner. I don't want you to retrofit. I just want you to repair. Oh, he destroyed my spaceport. Damn you. No, the Teekans are helping defend the area. Good for you, Teekans. Okay, wait, they're helping me defend. Will they take any kind of alliance at this point? Angry with us. They covet our colonies and resources. Yeah. How do they compare militarily? I definitely need to step up my military construction now that I have a few more. Looks like they're down in the bottom 20. They're there, Teekan Consortium, a little less than I am. Yeah, I could certainly use an alliance with the Teekans. I might have to give up and go with a large spaceport. Very little dwarf fortress. I think I have it maybe on my laptop actually, and not on my main computer. Weapons platform at Tika 3. Twice? Did I build 2 defense stations here? That's not Tika 3. That's Tika 3. One, 2. Okay, why did it give me 2 messages? I might. I could certainly throw it on my list of potential streams. I said, I've got a large number of things saved up. I'm involved in a couple alphas that I'm able to start streaming as soon as they actually go stable enough. Life is Feudal. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's another sandbox MMO. With a kind of a oh, what's that? I can't think of the name. It'll come to me in a minute. Build a second defense base. Okay, I'm going to rebase Fleet 2 at Tika 3. Tika 3. And we're going to go with nearby systems, defend. Fleet 1. I think I've already rebased, right? Fleet 1 is my pirate capture. They're at Jezoa, and I'm going to change them to nearby systems. And then I moved 8th Fleet over. That's going to go over to Lindon Prime, and that's going to be defend just the oops. Nearby systems. 8th Fleet. Select fleet. Defend. Um, 8th Fleet. Ruben Prime. Set home. Defend. System. Okay, let me check this again. I think I messed something up. That's set at Jasoa. That's at Defend. Nearby systems. And my Solar Defense Fleet. Tika 3. Select fleet, Tika 3, and nearby systems. Okay, that gets 3 fleets set up. Worm Online. That's what a Life is Feudal is kind of like, except much more advanced. I only played a very little bit of Worm Online as well. But Life is Feudal looks like it's going to be a lot of fun too. And that's getting close to a stable alpha release, I do believe. I haven't actually kept up to date in the last couple weeks. I did check it out yesterday, and it's still not full-time alpha. Okay, we've almost got this spaceport rebuilt. And if this one goes down, I'm going to say heck with it and build a large, which will be better defended, weapons-wise. These guys aren't going to give up, are they? Vulcan Major Buccaneers are back for more. We're going to take a quick look at the respective firepowers of the local pirate factions. Looks like they're coming at me with... oh, another carrier. So if losing one carrier wasn't enough, they want to lose another carrier. Oh, we destroyed it, unfortunately. Oh well. Okay, let's take a quick look. We've got the Vulcan Major Buccaneers. See what they have for a firepower here. And we're going to build some more ships as well. Okay, Zubin Junction Buccaneers, they're still down to 2 ships in 584. They still have some sort of unknown base, but no colonies. We got their last colony. Vulcan Major Raiders, 158 ships and 5,000 firepower. They're not a big threat. Vulcan Major Buccaneers, 150 ships, 14,000 firepower. A little bit more worrying. They have a cap ship or two, apparently. I don't think that means a planet destroyer anyway. And what else was out here? Grim Merchants is the other one, which we're about ready to take a base from, I think. A planet from, I mean. Grim Merchant Transport? I don't know if it's transport or what. 120 ships and 6,000 firepower. Grim Merchant Transport, yeah, so they're also not a big threat. Let's see what we have for potential colonies in the area. Really none. What we need to do is find out where their bases are here, the mining bases of the pirates, and take them down. They've got a colony there, and there's a colony down here. There's a pirate base here for the Hidden Mining Clan. There's a pirate base for the Vulcan Major Buccaneers. So Fleet 2, once you're in place and refueled, you have a target. Fleet 1, you need to repair and refuel. Where's my construction ship out here? You're on a repair mission. What are you doing? You're building a resort base. And you're short on materials. I have another construction ship in the area. Where is it? It is on site, actually. You're going to go finish up that gas mine. Okay, I think the replenishment undeployed because I started a gas mine up there. At least I assume that's why it undeployed. In the meantime, Fleet 3, I don't need you hanging out here. Let's, how many troops do I have on the planet? A hell of a lot more than I need. Let's load up, selectively load up some troops here. I'm going to leave some on this system. We'll see how many's left after I pick those up. Thank you, Garance. They still don't want a mutual defense. I cannot get a mutual defense treaty with anybody. Okay, we're getting close to the end of this session. Made some pretty good progress. We've gotten some northern territory north of our on our eastern frontier out. That gives us a little bit of expansion room, and there's our save. It gives us some expansion room. We've taken over basically pirate-controlled colonies, and there's still 2 more in the region that we're going to target. I want to take a quick look at overall scores and firepowers and things like that after the save is done. If anybody has any questions, wants to see any screens that I don't cover, then I'll take a quick look at those. But that will be the end of this session. I'm going to take a break. I'll probably be 90 minutes to 2 hours, a dinner break. And I will be back after that with some Europa Universalis 4 as I continue my Italian campaign there. And I think for the next session, I might take the autosaves to 90 minutes and then put them up in 90-minute segments on YouTube instead of the 1 hour, just to alleviate a little bit of this downtime on the during the save. We lost 1 intelligent agent. In all that we only lost a couple ships in that main fleet, and we captured a carrier, which is good. More fighter and bomber power is good. We'll take a quick look at my research. I know I'm about 60% through desert colonization. I might crash that just so I don't get the inevitable setback that seems to come with some of these longer techs. I think I can afford it at this point. I did stabilize my income. I believe I have a fairly positive cash flow now. And we haven't made any new Empire enemies, which is a good thing. That will come soon enough. I thought the Teekans might turn against us once we did that, but they were pirate planets and they weren't handling the pirates very well, so I have cut off their western side of their empire, though, from the primary. But I'll do what I can to keep them friendly, because there's somebody off to the east of them, the White Ikuru Authority or whoever they were, that decided to impose trade sanctions. So they may be getting a little bit antsy. I'm worried about being spread out so far, though. I'm going to have to build up my military. Obviously, I knew that was going to happen anyway. I think I will work on another 30-ish ship fleet to help keep peace in this eastern frontier. Got a little 8-ship fleet moved down here. They're okay for what I expect to happen down here, but I'm probably going to want 3 big fleets in the main conflict area until these pirates are eradicated from this cluster. So 1 more 30-ship fleet should do that. We've got a couple new techs, not much. Not really enough to go through and do a complete overhaul, retrofit on a redesign on my ships. Um, Probably coming up next session we'll end up doing that, however. We did a couple minor retrofits on some of the bases. Got that medium spaceport design built. We'll see how that works out. We may end up changing that. If that tends to go down too quick, then I may just put an actual armed spaceport in its place. The large spaceport that I have seems to hold up fairly well, and that's still that is an out of date design with old shields and reactors, so something I could certainly change. I don't mind keeping the reactors, the old reactors in, and keep the actual fusion reactors and hydrogen fuel for the actual ships, but certainly could use the new shields and armor on them, and maybe even the new weapons that I've got available. Anyway, for those that have been following along on YouTube that might have missed earlier in this session, the rest of this session, 4 segments, maybe 3 segments, will be posted up on YouTube while I'm grabbing dinner. It'll be up in a couple hours. Let's go ahead and pause it. Yeah, we're 94% through bombard weapons. I didn't know I was researching bombard weapons. That's news to me. I wonder how that happened. We finished advanced lasers, which is improvements to our shatter force. We're also got possible improvements to Maxos, but I'm really not going to complete that, I don't think. That was from Disassembled Tech, I presume. My assault ships might benefit from the improved and extended range tractor, but I'm not using those nearly as much as I thought I would. I don't tend to go with the aerial weapons. I haven't even looked at the torpedo weapons. The fighters is what I thought I was doing. Okay, we have to do torpedoes to get the light torpedo bombers, so let's queue those up. I already have missile bombers also queued up. Okay, that's fine. We'll need those for advanced fighters anyway. So that's that for the weapons tree. Over here in the energy and construction, we've just started high storage capacitors for shield improvements. That's going to take us from strength 180 to 215, recharge rate of 0.4 to 0.5, and no static energy usage. What else? And nothing else queued up. Now we did steal faster mining. We're going to go ahead and add. Oops, what's second in the queue here? High energy capacitors. I have something else queued up. Oh, there it is. Enhanced damage control. Damage reduction 50%. That's good. Then we'll go with the faster mining and robot troop foundry. Sounds good. Large scale construction also sounds good. We'll get them both in the queue. I may change that order of that later. That's just initial. How much will it cost me to crash this? 667,000. That's about half of my money, about a little over a third of my money. Still have a bit of a negative cash flow, but my bonus income should be covering that. I'm going to go ahead and crash that. I have to remember to save it. I have to resave after this. That leaves us 2 away from our Lava Palace Resort, which we need for racial victory, one of our racial victory conditions. And it'll ensure that I can colonize desert colonies outside of my, without having to rely on the teak. And speaking of colonies, since I'm going to be resaving it anyway, let's take a look. Hide low quality. All we have are desert worlds right now, and I don't have any. I don't have any. I have a free construction ship, but I have no place to really put it because it's not capable of colonizing desert planets. But I do now have Rushman, yeah, this guy over here that can start building a colony ship. Let's make sure we get it started at the right on the right planet here. And we will immediately get that queued up to colonize. I've got 2 colony ships that are unable to colonize any place I need to go. I was hoping for some marshy swamp or continental up there, but there are none. So that's going to need to come down here and colonize a... I can't give it a mission. Okay, that's fine. How'd they manage to raid my planet? Edema spaceport is done. Okay, Fleet 1 is repairing and refueling. Fleet 2 is going to repair and refuel. Where are they? Fleet 2 is partially in place, Fleet 3 is out there, and they have not loaded any of the troops yet that I asked them to load. That's fine. So let's take a quick look over here at the pirates. I'm not worried about most of these. Quantum Force is that one over in that southwest corner. They've built back up to 42 ships. I'm going to have to sweep through and just knock their bases out of that southwest corner if they make another raid on in my territory. Menacing Star, Dark Sun is nothing to be concerned about. I'm just looking for, okay, Grim Merchants. We're gonna lose this protection agreement as soon as we invade that that colony of theirs, which means we may lose a couple of our bases in the very far southeast corner, because they had done some raiding down here where we have a couple of our mining sites. But now that we have territory up here and mining capability up here, I don't necessarily need these down here in the Garn territory. So that money drain will go away as soon as we invade the colony, which is immediately to our northeast of that first colony we captured. Okay, we haven't met them, we haven't dealt with them, haven't dealt with them, haven't dealt with them or them. Murderous Claw Pillagers. Okay, these are one to keep in mind. They're more out here in this far west cluster. But if they start getting a little bit frisky, we'll have to pay attention to them. They do have a planet destroyer, I do believe. Blood Dagger, we've seen a little bit about them. They don't have too much to worry about. Fierce Mining, they're down. This is another one that we picked on heavily. They're down to 1 ship and 30 firepower, so they're not a worry. We've seen them in our little sector over here a few times, but not too much. I don't know where their primary area is. Up here in the west central is their known spaceport. Hidden Star Minerals, Hidden Star Mercenaries. Okay, these guys, they're down to 2 ships, 584 firepower, no known bases, no colonies. We've just about wiped them out. That'll be our second and third pirate factions between them and the first mining that we've wiped out. And we certainly have eviscerated. They have very little left in the way of capability. Okay, they're more up here in the west here. Don't have to worry about them. Dark Salvage is also in the west. Not too much to worry about. Fierce Gang, Iron Network. Iron Network, okay, now we're starting to see some of the east, and that's our probable expansion path is out to the east. So we'll be watching what goes on over there. They're over here as well. 30 ships, 3,000 firepower. Most of these don't have enough firepower to worry me. This one has a little bit, and they're up here not too far from me. 22,000 firepower is fairly significant for a pirate. They only have 2 controlled colonies. They are a smuggler, so that's good. They only have 2 controlled colonies. They have 6 known bases, and they're all pretty much clustered together, so they're off to these. They also have a significant firepower, 23,000. It's going to keep that eastern sector, that eastern cluster, pretty active, it looks like. Okay, the Vulcan Major Raiders, they are down to 5,000 firepower, 158 ships, but only 5,000 firepower spread among them, so it's a lot of little ships. And their bases are far, the ones that we know about are pretty far flung. There's one down here in this cluster, 2 in the center, and 1 in the top, so he's going to be hard-pressed to defend his what little territory he has. 6 controlled colonies, including 1 that may be fully controlled that we know of. Tylus Corsairs, they have 1 known base, a little bit northeast of us. Not too much in the way of ships or firepower. Okay, 15,000 firepower, but they're in the far north, not worried about them. These are the big ones. These certainly have a planet destroyer. They have a bunch of bases near us right now. And like I said, they are the ones to worry about. They have 30 controlled colonies. I don't know how many are under full control. We took one of them. Or we took one that they were vying for, maybe. I don't think they had control of it. I think it was the Buccaneers. Subban Junction Buccaneers were the first ones that owned the planet. That own the first planet that we took up here. But they are certainly a force to be reckoned with. They probably have more firepower than most Empire races. Venomous Clan over here in the west, it looks like. Oh, nope, they're there, up in the northeast. Too far away to worry about. Okay, these are the other ones. They have 14,000 firepower. Still fairly significant. It's down from the 16,000 they started with, and they're down from the 220 odd ships they started with as well. They've got a couple bases nearby. Looks like one over here in the east, maybe, or west, maybe. 4 known bases. One down here, it looks like, as well in the Garn territory. So they're the biggest immediate threat to us are these guys, Vulcan Major Buccaneers. They have 18 controlled colonies. One of them, I think, is our target here southwest of our existing territory. Far east, not too worried about them. North, west. And these guys, these are the legendary pirates, and we pretty much eviscerated them as well. They've got no colonies, no known bases. So they probably got a base somewhere. We took out their base down here in the south, and they're down to 4 ships. So that is it for the pirates. So let me verify. This is a Vulcan Major Buccaneers. So we need to take this colony over. There's a lot of resources in this system. It's a desert moon, Tekin planet. We need to take this over, Vulcan Majors. So that is probably our next target before we take the one from the Grim Merchant and turn them against us as well. Right now these guys are in favor of us. We have a protection agreement with them. So I don't want to tick them off until we get this area secure. So our next conquest will be Akthul. And knock these guys out of this little cluster of space, maybe. Colonies here, 8 billion people. That's pretty good. 8 billion Tekins at that. And this one has 5 billion and it's maxed out. So our 2 new colonies gave us a tremendous boost to our population. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, 91,000 firepower for the Ancient Guardians. The Great Lippus has about 70,000. So that one pirate faction is in between second and third in military strength between the Great Lippus and the Ikuru. Again, we're going to build up our another 30-ish ship fleet. That should jump us up 4 or 5 spots maybe in firepower. I hope, because one of the territories off to the east is it the Ikuru Authority that gave us such, yeah, Ikuru Authority trade sanctions with us, and they are up here in 6th place in firepower, so have to worry about that. Top colonies, we have 2 of the top 10 still. That hasn't changed. Strategic value, we're still doing pretty well. The Great Lippus obviously has us by about 4,000 or so in strategic value. With all this new territory, hopefully we'll pick up some room gained there as well as here. We're not too far behind in that category. Territory, obviously, we're still far behind. Picked up 5 or 6 colonies this session between the colonization and the pirate invasions, with 2 colony ships on standby as soon as something becomes free, and 1 desert ship being built right now. Population, we jumped up here a little bit. We're still not up to the Great Lippus, but we jumped back up from, I think we started at 5th, back up to 2nd. Invading those 2 developed planets certainly helped that. Overall score, well, let's not worry too much about that. Anything new here? 100 military ships, 50 civilian ships, 50 troops, 10 enemy, conquered 10 enemy colonies. That's new, I think. Maybe. 25 espionage and sabotage, 50 enemy characters, 1 enemy empire, 10 bases captured. That's all old stuff. That's old. So overall victory conditions, we're still in a very tight race for second. Second, third, and fourth are all fairly close. Great Lippus is still at... actually, they lost ground. Last session, I didn't look at the beginning of the session. Last session, they were at 46% of their overall victory threshold, needing to hit 80. And we've long passed the minimum 50-year mark needed for a victory. So they've actually been knocked down. We are up to 30%. We have a ways to go. Obviously, we need more territory is really what we need. That's where we're really behind as far as the victory conditions, because more territory gives us more, hopefully, volcanic planets for one, and knocks them down in the marshy swamp and continental planet category as well. We just can't find any to settle. We have ships ready, just can't find any to settle. And hopefully we'll get that luxury. No, we gained a little ground on luxury resources there. We were at 46% earlier in the session, so gained a little ground there. Obviously, building the Lava Palace Resort will be significant as well. That'll boost us up close to where the Great Lippus are. And it looks like nobody else is really close to challenging, so I think that is it for this session. Our cash flow minus 70,000, but our bonus income is going to be somewhere in the range of 180,000 a year. So we're making money each year, and we'll make more as we get these routes solidified and we get this area pacified. We lost a lot of bonus income due to having a lot of our passenger ships attacked and our freighters attacked. That will ease off now that we're starting to control this area up here. Ooh, hey, looky there. Another Vulcan Major Buccaneer planet on an ice planet, and we do not have an ice planet source yet. Looks like it's not a colony, though. Oh, that's a shame. I thought maybe we could invade here, but I guess it's just a mine. Yeah, quality 17. It's just a mine there. Oh, that's a shame. It would be nice to get a source of colonization for ice planets. That would give us everything, I think. So anyway, that is how we will end it. I will be back about 90 minutes probably for some EU 490, maybe just a little over that. Thanks everybody for joining. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you either later this evening or the next session of this is scheduled for Sunday. I will probably be back tomorrow as well after work, but it will be something different. I don't know. I've been toying with Age of Wonders 3, so I might do a little of that. I might go back to Path of Exile as well, something like that. Or if the alpha for Life is Feudal is live, I'll certainly stream some of that if it's available. But for now, I will take a break. Again, I'll be back in 90-ish minutes for Europa Universalis 4. If you're not coming back for that, thanks for joining today, and hope to see you next time. If you are coming back this evening, I will see you then.